Corpse brought in from Kano to Anambra State tears community apart. A Facebook user by name Ifoma Sophia Udiozo alerted the world on the pending danger posed in Umuike village by a group of family persons who brought in a corpse from COVID-19 second epicenter state in Nigeria, Kano State, without going into isolation as directed by the Anambra State government. Recall that Governor Willie Obiano, while lifting ban on burial rites, said that corpses brought into Anambra State must be buried same day, while those that escorted the corpse must embark on 14 days isolation. But Sophia Udiozo, in her submission, was mindful that those who brought in the said corpse and the family persons to the deceased person were allegedly mingling in the village when they were expected to self-isolate. Feared that if the controversy surrounding those that escorted the corpse from Kano State in Anambra State and Umuike village was not properly handled, COVID-19 could spread like a fire from a burning patrol in Umuike. Thus, she took her lamentation to her Facebook. I have just been reliably informed that burial happened at Umuike village, Oka, of a corpse that arrived from Kano 2 days ago. Nigerians think this COVID-19 is a joke. That is why some silly people will allow a corpse from a highly infected state, Kano, into Oka for burial, Sophia posted on Facebook. So passionate about Umuike, Sophia further posted a cartoon with a microphone announcing to her Facebook friends that Oka is unsafe till all those that participated in the burial with families are gathered, isolated, and Umuike fumigated, and she appealed to her friends to make lamentation known to relevant authorities in Anambra State. From Umuobu village, Oka, our correspondent en route Umuike with natives of Umuike village. At the course of interacting with Umuike villagers, it was gathered that a corpse actually arrived Oka from Kano State, and the said village who spoke with our correspondents said that the deceased person was a daughter of Umuide family in Umuike, close to Oduenyi compound. Meeting with the said Umuide family, persons in Umuike whose family compound is close to AZK Village Square, NYSC CDC project donated by Fatokumbo Gabriel. The family source, who appeared to be a brother to the deceased, wished not to have his name mentioned on air, admitted that a corpse was brought in from the aforesaid states to Oka but kept in an undisclosed mortuary. The anonymous family source added that the deceased has not been buried. Hear him, it is a false news and should be disregarded that the deceased person died of COVID-19. I am a brother to the deceased woman who died at Abiaro Specialist Hospital, Kano State. At Abiaro, the deceased was diagnosed of cholera and not COVID-19. She was treated by the hospital and died at same hospital. She has not been buried. She was Ni Nwide because she was married to Umuogu Machi family in precise, and I direct you to also take your investigation to Umuogu Nwido family, told our correspondents. On getting to Umuogu and Machi compound at Agulu Avenue, Oka, our correspondents met with a fair complexion and disabled woman who told our correspondents that the husband to the deceased woman had gone to his house at Amikwo Community, Oka, but in her own account, she was furious. Go around our compound and see if you will see a grave. Whoever that posted that trash on Facebook must be out of her mind. I don't have a phone that browses. If not, I would have joined Facebook now and lash at whoever that posted that on Facebook. But when appealed to assist with the phone line or residential address of the deceased woman's husband, she declined. Thus, our correspondents could not meet the deceased woman's husband to ascertain if all parties that escorted the corpse self-isolated themselves. Meanwhile, a woman who simply identified herself as Auntie Uju said that since the outbreak of COVID-19 and subsequent lockdown, Umuike village has not observed any burial rites. Uju also said the deceased person was a married woman and there was no way the woman would be buried by Umu village without informing the deceased relatives. Thus, she advised members of the public to dispute any online story, asserting that 2 days ago a corpse was buried in Umuike. Speaking in the same vein, a man who claimed to have known the facts besieging the deceased said that the deceased died of cholera and those that escorted the corpse to Oka were screened at the border for they were granted passage into the state and none of them had running temperature. He alleged that those who brought in the deceased went into isolation and to date they have not developed any disease symptom. He ended his discussion with our correspondent by alleging that Anambra State Police personnel on Onitsha chapter had arrested husband of the deceased and investigated him and found out that the deceased husband and her family violated no directive on COVID-19. However, the Anambra State Police Command, when contacted on telephone, the state PPRO Haruna Muhammad said he was now aware of the matter. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, I've said it before that this idea of transporting corpse all the way from Kano State to the southeast, it's going to be a very big issue. You can see now it's happening. Aside from the financial constraint part of it, what about the stress? You see, and also even the COVID-19 issue. You know, it's very very abnormal. It's very very abnormal. I want to believe that Kano State, with its standard, they should have a general mortuary that can accommodate the dead. So my advice is that Kano State should refer any dead body discovered in Kano State to a general mortuary. If they don't have, they should create an immediate one. They should create one immediately because they're supposed to have at least. Okay, and again, so the dead corpse is more important I would like say is the dead corpse more important than the living? What is so important in the corpse that it could be so transported down to the east without due process? I thought there is interstate lockdown. The Anambra State security agent hunger will never cease. Ignorance. All the people involved will beat their chest and hear themselves. Every member of the deceased family, I will suggest that they should be arrested and take to isolation center before they will start spreading the virus. As you can see, for those that insult, for those that has been isolated, I would say that they should be granted access and allowed to uh, to get in and make sure that everything is put in place in Anambra State. So thank you for listening to this news, my viewers. Your comments concerning this news are very much important. Don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.